The earth was scorched, the air thick with the stench of blood and sweat. The once fertile lands were now barren, a grim reminder of the fierce battles that had taken place. The cries of the wounded and the dying echoed through the desolate fields, a haunting symphony of war. The year was 1187, and the fate of the Crusader Kingdom of Jerusalem hung precariously in the balance. The city, a beacon of faith and a symbol of divine promise, stood on the brink of collapse. Its walls, once thought impregnable, now seemed fragile against the relentless tide of conflict. Few battles in history resonate with such profound significance as the Battle of Hattin, a pivotal moment that would determine the destiny of the Holy Land. The clash was not just a struggle for territory, but a battle of ideologies, a confrontation between two worlds with vastly different visions of faith and power. A clash of civilizations that would forever alter the course of the Holy Land. The armies of Saladin, a formidable force driven by a unifying vision, faced the Crusader knights, who fought with a desperate resolve to defend their sacred city. The region steeped in spiritual significance became the epicenter of a monumental struggle, its fate intertwined with the ambitions and dreams of empires. Jerusalem, the holiest city in Christendom, had been under Crusader control for nearly a century. This ancient city, with its rich tapestry of history and culture, stood as a beacon of faith and resilience. The Crusaders, driven by their fervent belief, had transformed Jerusalem into a fortified bastion, a symbol of their enduring spirit. Its towering walls and valiant defenders had withstood countless sieges, each attack a test of their resolve and determination. The Crusaders' fortifications were not just physical barriers, but also emblems of their unwavering commitment to protect the sacred city. The stories of their bravery echoed through the ages, inspiring generations to come. A testament to the unwavering faith that fueled the Crusader cause, their prayers and rituals were as much a part of their defense as their swords and shields. The Crusaders believed that their divine mission was to safeguard Jerusalem, and this belief gave them the strength to face overwhelming odds. But a new power had risen in the east, one that would challenge the Crusaders' dominance and reshape the course of history. The political landscape of the Middle East was shifting, with new alliances forming and old empires crumbling. The Crusaders, though formidable, were not invincible. A Muslim leader of unparalleled charisma and military prowess, Saladin. Known for his strategic genius and chivalrous conduct, Saladin united the Muslim world under his banner. His vision was not just to reclaim Jerusalem, but to establish a legacy of justice and unity. Saladin's rise marked the beginning of a new era, one that would see the clash of two great civilizations. The arid plains surrounding the twin peaks of Hattin, resembling the horns of a bull, would become a stage for a confrontation of epic proportions. Saladin, a master strategist, recognized the Crusaders' vulnerability, their reliance on heavily armored knights in the sweltering heat of the Levant. As the Crusader army marched towards Saladin's forces, the relentless sun beat down upon them. Water sources were scarce, and the heavy armor that had served them well in Europe became an unbearable burden. Thirst tormented the soldiers, weakening their resolve with every passing hour. Saladin's strategic brilliance. Saladin, a cunning tactician, had anticipated this weakness. He ordered his troops to harass the Crusader columns, cutting off their access to water sources and further demoralizing the exhausted men. The Crusader army, parched and disoriented, stumbled into Saladin's carefully laid trap, the Crusaders' Gambit, Guy of Lusignan, the inexperienced king of Jerusalem, made a fateful decision. He ordered his army to abandon their defensive position and make a desperate charge towards the Sea of Galilee, hoping to reach a freshwater spring. This reckless gamble proved to be their undoing. Trapped on the plateau, Saladin's forces, invigorated by the Crusaders' blunder, surrounded their enemy on the desolate plateau of Hattin. The Crusader knights, their horses collapsing from exhaustion, found themselves trapped, their once impenetrable armor now a death sentence under the scorching sun. The true cross falls. The battle raged throughout the day, a maelstrom of steel and fury. But the Crusaders' fate was sealed. Their banners fell, one by one, and even the true cross, the most sacred relic of Christendom, was captured by Saladin's victorious army. A legacy forged in defeat. The Crusades, a series of religious wars initiated by the Latin Church in the medieval period, were marked by numerous battles and sieges. Among these, the Battle of Hattin stands out as a pivotal moment that reshaped the course of history. The Battle of Hattin was a crushing defeat for the Crusader Kingdom. On July 4th, 1187, the forces of Saladin, the Sultan of Egypt and Syria, decisively defeated the Crusader army. The battle took place near the Horns of Hattin, a volcanic formation in present-day Israel. The Crusaders, led by King Guy of Lusignan, were encircled and overwhelmed by Saladin's more numerous and better prepared forces. The defeat was catastrophic, leading to the capture of the True Cross, a relic of immense religious significance to the Crusaders. Jerusalem, its defenses weakened and its spirit broken, fell to Saladin's forces shortly after. The fall of Jerusalem on October 2nd, 1187, was a monumental event. Saladin's army, having gained momentum from their victory at Hattin, laid siege to the city. Despite a valiant defense, the Crusaders were unable to hold out. The city's fall marked the end of nearly a century of Christian rule in Jerusalem. Saladin, known for his chivalry, allowed the inhabitants to leave the city peacefully, a gesture that earned him respect even among his enemies. The loss of the Holy City sent shockwaves throughout Christendom, marking a turning point in the Crusades and shaping the political landscape of the Middle East for centuries to come. The news of Jerusalem's fall reached Europe, prompting a call for a new crusade. This led to the Third Crusade, which saw figures like Richard the Lionheart and Philip II of France attempting to reclaim the Holy Land. Although they achieved some successes, Jerusalem remained under Muslim control. The Battle of Hattin and the subsequent fall of Jerusalem underscored the fragility of the Crusader states and highlighted the enduring conflict between the Christian and Muslim worlds. The legacy of these events continues to influence the region's history and politics to this day. To learn more about the Crusades and their lasting impact, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Join us as we explore more pivotal moments in history. Thank you for watching.